by not having a price increase. Because the first year you have an account, the next year when you don't have a price increase, you're receiving less for that account. And the next year, you're receiving less for the account. So we can't go 2, 3, 4, 5 years. And I know some of you guys out there are thinking, man, it's been longer than that since I've had a price increase. And some of you guys are out there saying, well, you know, I have a price increase every year. Hey, great. Great. But know your cost. Know your cost first. And then you'll know what your profit needs to be. And then it makes it a whole lot easier to do what this fella did and said, hey, as great of an account as this is, I need to maintain my margin. And they're not allowing me to do that. But they want to maintain their margin by having the increases that they know they need. It's got to be a two-way street. It's got to be a two-way street. But too many times, it's not. Don't let your customer run your company. And that happens way too often in our industry. And that's why our failure rates are so great. Because individually, you sit out there, and I sit out there, we sit out there as individual business owners, and we've got the ultimate decision of what we're going to do. Whether it's increase pricing, keep it the same, go tell somebody to pound sand, as my buddy King Darren Gruner says. You know, we got the ability to make all those decisions. But what we also got to do is live with those decisions that we make. And because a lot of times we're letting our customers run our companies, and this just didn't Wayne Vose saying this. This just didn't Profits Unlimited proclaiming this. You know, this is statistical information that's accurate. Look it up. Look at our failure rates for our industry. We're not failing because we're stupid. We're failing because we don't know what we don't know, and we're letting the customer drive the bus. And I get it. There is a fine line there that we got to have the customers, and we got to listen to our customers. We got to care about our customers, but we can't let our customers price our job. Now, to a certain extent, if we get more into the economic side of it, the true economic side of it, you know, we do allow the customer to price the job to a certain extent. But that's only because, as an industry, we're very weak at understanding pricing. So the market is continually prostituted. Even though there's, you know, all these companies that fail each and every year, even prior to COVID. I mean, this has been a problem for 40 years that I've been in the industry. You know, statistically, when you look at it, restaurants are about the only things that fail worse than we do. I mean, it may float back and forth between a couple different things, but we're always way, way up there as an industry on guys that don't make it or contractors that don't make it. And why is that? It's because we're letting the wrong person drive the bus. What you need to do, and I don't say this very often, I don't make very many specific what you need to do things or say that things wrong or right. But this is one of those times that I'm comfortable saying it is, you need to drive the bus. It's your turn to drive the bus. Because when you start driving the bus, it's like that old thing, the wheels on the bus are going round and round. Your profit is start increasing and going round and round.